Hi, folks. So I just watching the Liverpool game against Bournemouth, and in the first half, for some reason, about 29 minutes in, the game came to a stop, and nobody knew why. Then we found out someone from the crowd had said a racist remark to a Bournemouth player, so they had to stop the game for 3 minutes. Straight away, I thought, excuse me, is this a children's game? That the players are 5-year-old girls. They got so offended. Yeah, and so sad about what happened. Even the people that are actually talking about the game said, oh, no one thinks that's good or will approve what the person said. Excuse me, I don't approve stopping the game for 3 minutes because of a word. This is where we got to in society. We're such a long way from sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I mean, for goodness sake. I don't. If people have the attitude of, well, this is the way we are right now, I don't care. It's not as if young people give a crap that things were the way they were in the past. They're still trying to make people pay for things they said or did in the past that were okay then. So therefore, no, I'm sorry. I don't accept that, well, this is where we are now. No. It's ridiculous. It's childish. I was watching a video earlier and I had to say something. I had to comment in the end. Because it was a mother and daughter. Daughter was about, 7 or 8 sort of age. But the mother, this was American people. The mother was acting like a little child herself. They were tasting British food. So at one point they were tasting Marmite. And the mother said, oh, I'm so scared to taste this. What? Excuse me, you're saying in front of your daughter you're scared? Do you have an eating disorder? If not, shut up. Saying you're scared. And put in the face like a little child that has to eat veg that they don't like. She was putting the same. I'm thinking, you're an adult. Be the mum. But that's liked online. People love that. This is the mother acting that way in front of her child. That child, I even said in the comments, your child doesn't have much chance in life if you don't start acting like an adult. Because it's true. If the mother wants to act like a 5-year-old child, what chance does that child have? She's trying to be best friends with her daughter. She's trying to be equal. What on earth is an adult trying to be equal to a child for? Blinking more ridiculous. It is. As I say, first of all these bloody videos of trying out food from other countries. What are you doing? Who gives a crap? Seriously, I mean, really, who gives a crap? The only reason I went onto it is because there was nothing else on. And I figured, well, I've not seen these two people doing it, so maybe it'd be a bit more interesting. You've got an older person, younger person, so therefore, let's see. Oh my God. The world is insane. Seriously insane. Ugh. It is bizarre. Really just bizarre. So here we are. Stupidity, as I say. Can we just get back to the fact that words don't hurt you because they don't? Because even the point, right? Okay, at school level, if you've got children bullying other children based upon skin colour, well, look, come on. When I was at school, if there was somebody with ginger hair, They get called Carrot Top and other names. They get bullied based upon their ginger hair. If a kid had spots, they get bullied for that. It's what children bloody well do. So either you cut out bullying completely, and the problem is that's not a good idea. Because being bullied, to a certain degree, did toughen you up a little bit. I'm not talking about being beaten the crap out of during or after school by the biggest kid. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about the normal sort of jesting and bullying, the light bullying that children get. You know, if they get annoyed with you, they say something based upon the feature that you don't like. Or a feature that they can have a jab at you about, right? Okay, well, skin colour's been one of those things, hasn't it? That they can do. I've had brown skinned people call me Whitey. Right? Did I care? No. If that's the best insult you got, then good luck to you. Because again, that's the point. If someone is using racist remarks, then that person is an idiot. If that's the best they can do, then okay. Why are you making that a problem? Why are you reacting to it? And the reality is, the people who point out racism the most are the people who are brown skinned. Why? Because they're the most racist. And they are. If you see something all over the place, if you see sexism all over the place, it's because you're sexist. Right? Because you are. Like we've had this situation, haven't we, where women have thought that they should get a better deal than men. Oh, they do. Because we have that situation where women think that even if they're working less hours, they should get the same money as men. We have it in tennis. Women do less. They get the same money. Because they demanded the same money, and the idiots in charge of tennis said, yeah, okay. Because the men didn't talk up. The men didn't say, excuse me, we're playing more sets, we have to. We have to play 3 out of 5. They have to play 2 out of 3. If we have to play, yeah, okay. Play us the same as them. We'll pay them the same as us. We're going to play the same sets. Either we play only 2 out of 3, or they then play 3 out of 5. But the men didn't say anything. Because the men were weak, pathetic people who didn't want people just to dislike them. They kept their mouth shut. When you keep your mouth shut, again, look at it. You had that situation in Germany before the Second World War. All those people in Germany that knew that saying the Jews were to blame for all the woes in Germany was bloody stupid. But they never stood up and said anything. Right? I imagine within a few years of not standing up and saying anything, I bet they bloody well wish they had. It's like we've got people now. We've known, we've been talking about it for years, that most of the people in the middle don't agree with the extremities on the right or the left. And yet they won't stand up and say anything about it. A lot won't. I'm not saying none of them will. But generally speaking, you have this situation within society where you have the left say that the mad are evil, the right saying the left are evil, and most in the middle just say nothing. Because they can't. They don't want to say anything against anyone, because if they do, then suddenly they're evil. They have both sides saying they're evil. Yeah? Yeah? It's bizarre. We are where we are. But yes, we are in a situation where people are so weak and so pathetic that a word shouted out from someone in the crowd can get a football game stopped for 3 minutes. This is an adult football game. Not just adult, but professional men's football game. To me, it's just preposterous, but there you go. So it's where we are. So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.